Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Uh, let's just get started. I have been wanting to do a live stream for a while to chat a bunch about some of the stuff that we're seeing in the industry. And really, if you've been following Facebook or LinkedIn or anything for any length of time, you've noticed, especially in the last 2 years, a dramatic change in messaging from me and Truett. And one of the big things that we're focused in on is really talking to people about cybersecurity and the things that they need to be thinking about. And one of the things that we're noticing, this has been a trend for a long time, and it's talked about all the time, but very seldom does it really necessarily click with people. Is just the fact that employees are a really big risk to business. And that means that they hold the potential key to whether your business has issues, goes under, survives a cybersecurity attack, or even has one. So all the newest data out here says that easily 95% of cybersecurity attacks are human error. 95%. That's insanity when you think about it. So that means that every single or almost every single cybersecurity attack is preventable because it could have been averted by something like training. And I don't think that people put enough emphasis on the importance of really looking at what they're doing with their infrastructure, with their day to day, with their training of their employees. Most people have this mentality, this idea, well, I'm too small, so no one's going to come after me. And what people don't realize is that there's two different real types of attacks when you think about small business versus large business. There's the attack where the person is, being attacked on purpose, like it's targeted, and then there's an attack where it's literally just a like marketing campaign where criminals are just buying email addresses just like you do for any other marketing campaign, and they're sending malicious information out. And the question becomes whether your people are going to fall for those things, whether they're actually going to click on a link that they shouldn't, whether they're going to, fall for a phishing scam and give out their credentials. Are they going to cause a catastrophic incident where your business is down for 15, 20 or more days? I think it's something you have to consider. You have to be thinking about how are you going to protect your business from your own people, and you probably have really great staff. And it's nothing against them. It's not like I'm saying that people are stupid or anything like that, but we make mistakes. And the big question is, what types of things are you willing to do to prevent that from happening to your business? Now, it's not like most things where I could say, like, it's not like a tornado warning where I can say, tomorrow you're going to have a cybersecurity incident. Or I can say, 100% that, we can prevent all cybersecurity attacks because we're seeing large companies with really big budgets getting attacked. But when we look at those really large incidents, it's not because they didn't have the right tools in place. It's not because they didn't pay enough money. It's because they had somebody who made a mistake. And it could be because they didn't have the right training. It could be because that business is so large that they weren't able to give that individual employee specific attention. But I think this really needs to be on the radar of every business owner. That you should be sitting down with your employees and saying, hey, we need to be paying attention to what we click on an email, what we open an email. We need to be suspicious of everything. If it looks, if it looks different from normal, and sometimes even when it looks normal, let's learn how to look at the addresses. Let's look at what's a normal behavior for this client. If there's an abnormality, let's look into it before we give away money or we pay a bill or whatever that looks like. It's super important that you have conversations and you put the tools in the place of your employees so that they are able to make really good decisions. And the only way to really do that is consistency. And the best way to do that is a regular practice of doing cybersecurity awareness training and then testing your employees to see how they're doing, to verify that the information is sticking. So it's something that you should consider and you should be sitting down and thinking about. One of the things that is really important to us when we start talking to new clients is making sure they understand that value of, like, we have a lot of tools. The tools are really to prevent something from happening should somebody click, and to keep that, blast radius or that incident from being a really big deal. But the first line of defense is training. The first line of defense is making sure that your employees are thinking about how critical it is that they are really careful, because it could cost them their jobs in the form of your business not existing anymore. So there's a couple things, in regards to this. I'm not going to go a long time on this video, but I'm going to start doing some videos weekly to just cover different topics. And one of the things that we give out on a regular basis is this thing called the 15 ways to prevent a cybersecurity attack. And let me throw it up here on the screen. So this is just a handout that we give. And if you want this, you can get it for free by just dropping a message, either direct messaging Truett or myself, or direct messaging or leaving a comment in one of the avenues in which you're watching this. And we'll give you this handout for free. And we're going to go over that the next few weeks. So stay tuned. Most likely on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Tuesday or Wednesdays, I'm going to pop online around this time, and I'm going to go over this 15 ways document so you can get an idea. So if you want this, drop a note in the comments, and I'll get with you directly and get your email address and get this sent over to you. But this is the foundation. This is the way that you can start the process of protecting your business and really putting in a good foundation to help your business stay secure. And so you look at the very first one on here. I don't know if it's easy to see for you, but the very first thing on here is security assessments. And a security assessment really gives you an idea of where your business stands. If you're a larger business, so you've got 10 to 20 or 30 employees, there's a chance you don't know what you don't know. And which means you may not be aware of how many people would fall for a phishing attack. I had a business not that long ago that had about 35 employees, and 50% of their people gave away their credentials or clicked on a link. That's a huge number when you think 35 people, and they didn't have any protection in place. They're a ticking time bomb, and they're just not ready. And so doing a security assessment is your first step. And so, we really want to just emphasize, you need to start thinking about cybersecurity for your business, and you need to be just ready that, anything can happen. And the best way that you can protect your business is to really just start thinking about these things. So here's a free resource. Feel free to reach out to me and ask for it, and I'm happy to hand this off to you. So we're gonna talk about firewalls next week. So stay tuned around this time. And then if you want to sit down and talk directly with me about your cybersecurity and your IT, and maybe you've got some current issue going on, some troubleshooting, you've got a problem that's IT related, not necessarily cybersecurity related, reach out and our team would love to help you. The best way to do that is there's a QR code here on the screen. You can click on that, or you can schedule time using the cybersecuritystrategysession.com link that's here. And I would love to sit down with you and talk with you. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you next week, and we'll do another short live stream. Have a great day.